Scoutcrafter and I came up with the idea of having a Stanley number 199 utility knife makeover challenge. And today is the day for the big reveal. Check out Scoutcrafter's channel for more 199 challenge knives. I uploaded a video a couple of weeks ago introducing the challenge. In that video you saw me use Easy Strip to remove the silver paint from the knife. Once the paint was removed, I used a file to smooth the rough edges along the seams. The next step was wet sanding. I like to keep my wet and dry sandpaper organized with envelopes. When I cut a piece off to use, I like to jot down the grit on the back with permanent marker. This way I can keep track of my paper once they're wet and used. Here's the knife sanded down to 1200 grit. I actually ended up doing two knives. My process for both was the same up to this point. For the first knife, I wanted to create a Stanley tribute piece. I used my flits to give the casting a mirror polish. Scoutcrafter had recently shared some projects where he jeweled the metal. I wanted to give jeweling a try. My research suggested that a simple, low-budget jeweling technique for soft metals is to use toothpaste and a pencil eraser. I cut the pencil down so it would fit into my hand drill. I coated the metal with the toothpaste and made my jeweling pattern. I tried to keep my pressure and timing consistent. The uneven shape of the casting made this a tricky process. I washed the toothpaste off with tap water. I think I got a pretty good effect. For the second knife, I wanted to create something that fit my 357 Magdad persona. I very carefully drilled a 3/8 inch hole into each casting. I took a lot of time to make sure the holes would be straight across from each other when the knife was assembled. I used my homemade Scotch-Brite wheel to give the casting a polished matte finish. I cut two discs out of a Scotch-Brite pad with a steel tube that I sharpened on my belt sander. I find two discs fit nicely on the standard Dremel mandrel. Alright, it's time to reveal the finished knives. Here's my Stanley tribute knife. I'm really happy with how the jeweling came out. I used Tester's enamel for the yellow and black embellishments. I'm not gonna lie, painting in the black letters was tedious. I used a super fine brush and took a lot of breaks. And here is my 357 Magdad knife. I cut down shell cases and epoxied them into the holes I drilled. I really like the flat black in combination with the matte finish on the metal. Let me know in the comments which knife you like the best. I'm looking forward to seeing what everybody else came up with for this challenge. Thanks for watching. When she's not helping me edit my videos, my wife enjoys knitting and crocheting. She crocheted these Wizard of Oz figures a few years ago. Her Minion figures got a blue ribbon at the county 4-H fair. Her Star Wars figures are my favorite. Check out Chewie. So she decided to join in the fun and crochet a Stanley 199. Sort of a child-safe version. I think it's pretty cool.